This is how I promote my music the fun and easy way. Hey, it's John at Hyped It. It's release day, my new song just dropped, and when it comes to promoting my music, I like to take the fun and easy way. And if you do too, then let me take you over to my screen to show you how I'm gonna get my new release thousands of listeners and streams on Spotify fast, the fun and easy way. I'm logged into Spotify right now, and this is the new release that just dropped. It's called Oops Baby, and I want to launch a campaign for this song right now. So here's what I'm going to do. Step one, I'm going to add the song to my own This Is John Gold playlist. So I'm going to click on the release. I'm going to take the song Oops Baby and I'm going to drag it over to my This Is John Gold playlist. Now this playlist is not a playlist Spotify made for me. I created this playlist myself. I called it This Is John Gold and then I filled it with my best tracks. And the reason I'm doing this is that when I send fan traffic to this playlist and the fans enjoy my music and don't do anything, they listen to another song and then another song and another song of mine. And I found that this gives me amazing engagement and a really high number of streams for every listener that I get for this playlist. So if I hop over here in Spotify for artists real quick, and you can see my playlist results for the last 28 days, and I scroll down a bit, you can see here, this is my This Is John Gold playlist. Over the last 28 days, 2,645 listeners, and those listeners left 33,693 streams. So that's like about 13 streams per listener. And I don't know any other place on Spotify where I can send my fan traffic and get that many streams for every listener. So that's why I'm adding it to the playlist. But by default, Spotify will have added it to the bottom of the playlist. And this is not where I want it. I want to definitely bring this up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the second position on the playlist. I'm not going to put it in the first because here I have Beat on My Heart, which is one of my best performing tracks right now, and I don't want to kick it off its first position, but I do want to have the new song in the second position. And with that, I'm on to step number 2, launching the promo campaign. Now, to generate traffic and listeners, I love music ads on Instagram and Facebook. With those ads, I can bring laser targeted music fans who already love my genre and my style of music over to Spotify to check out my music. This works incredibly well. Now, I could hop over into Facebook Ads Manager and manually launch a campaign, but this is very complex. It requires lots of settings with pixels and conversion APIs, conversions event and targeting and what have you, and I want to save time. And so I'm going to use Hyped It to automatically launch the entire promotion campaign for me. So I'm going to come over here into Hyped It. I'm looking at my ad campaigns dashboard, and all I'm going to do here is click on New Campaign. Now I get to select a template, and because I added the song to a Spotify playlist, I'm going to choose the Grow My Spotify Playlist template. And now all I have to do is follow the steps in here. First step is to connect to Facebook. Now Hyped It remembers this from my prior campaign, so I just click Next. Now I have to tell Hyped It what I want to promote, and the first thing here is the playlist. So I'm going to hop over into Spotify. I'm going to copy the link to the playlist, and I'm going to add it here. Now I have to identify the song on the playlist that I want to promote. And so I'm going to grab this link over here. Now this is really important because Hyped It will automatically generate a deep link that will send listeners not just to the This Is John Gold playlist, but to the actual song on the playlist for fans who open this on a mobile device inside the Spotify app. So this is amazing because it really delivers traffic to that specific song and also to the playlist at the same time. So it works like a charm. Artist name, title already imported here, so all I have to select is the genre, and I'm going to put this as Deep House. And then I'm going to hop to the next step. This is where I can either create the ad for the song, or if I already have a video created outside of Hyped It, I can upload it here. Now in my case, I will just go with the default ad that Hyped It creates. Those have given me amazing results. And so for the visual, it uses the cover art, which has already been imported, and then I can add a video effect to it to make it pop a little more. Now this song has a distinct disco vibe, so I'm gonna use this disco strobes light effect on top of the cover art. Now, the most important piece in music promotion is obviously the music itself. So in order to prepare the audio for the ad, I'm going to grab the MP3 of the song and I'm going to upload it right here. And what Hyped It is going to do now is show me a waveform of the track together with this cutting tool. My goal is to cut 3 30-second snippets out of this song that will play as previews in the ads. So all I have to do is move this slider around here. I can listen to the audio within this cutting tool. And then if I have an audio snippet that I like, all I have to do is hit create video. Now, because I'm recording this video here right now, you won't actually hear the audio from my song. So I'm going to run through this real quick, then I'm going to come right back. All right, so I selected 3 audio snippets from the song, and you can see the videos are rendering here right now. I'm going to come back in a little bit to check out how they look. For the time being, all I have to do is click next and go on to the next step. So first one is countries here. Tier 1 and Tier 2 countries is what Hyped defaults to. Now those have historically given me the best results, so I'm not going to change anything here. I'm just going to go next. Interest is where Hyped helps me tell Facebook and Instagram where to find fans for my particular sound and style. And this works great if I give Hyped just a few sound-alike artists that make music that sounds similar to mine and attract a similar fan base. So I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna put in Mark Knight. Here's Mark. I'm gonna do David Penn for this track. There's David Penn. And I'm gonna do Bob Sinclair. Here's Bob Sinclair. All right, so and now all I have to do is click on generate interest, and now Hyped goes out and the algorithm computes a bunch of things in order to come back with suggested interest for my Instagram and Facebook campaign. So I'm getting Deep House, Bob Sinclair, Mark Knight, Eric Prides, and Steve Angelo. I actually do like those a lot, so I'm not going to change anything and go right ahead. If there was any here that I felt it was completely out of tune with my song, I could just, click the little X icon to get rid of it. But for me, those make sense, so I'm just going to go next. Budget, this defaults to the minimum budget of $5 a day. This is where I want to keep it. I love starting my campaigns at $5 a day and give my campaign some runway to learn and optimize before considering if I should increase the budget. So all I have to do here is go next. Now, advanced settings, this is usually something I don't touch. I've historically gotten the best results with just the default settings, so I'm gonna just skip over this here and click next. This is a confirmation of all my settings, and this looks all good. So all I gotta do here is confirm that I'm ready to launch and save this as a draft and then publish my campaign. So now Hyped goes out and it creates the campaign, the ad sets, the ads with all the creative, with all the targeting, all the pixel settings, the conversion events, and everything that goes into a full-blown conversion campaign. It all happens automatically here, run by the software, which is great because it saves me tons of time, and because manually I have to make so many settings. Sometimes I accidentally clicked something I shouldn't have clicked. And so with the software, those kinds of errors just don't happen. Everything's automatically set up correctly. And that's it. The campaign has now been created. That was super easy. That was fun. And the moment Facebook approves those ads, it's going to generate new listeners, new streams, and new fans for my music on Spotify. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, don't forget to hit the like, the subscribe, and the bell icon below so you can get more videos like this on YouTube about how to promote your music on Spotify. And if you would like to discover click by click how I've taken my music from 0 to now millions of streams and how to use the same tools that I've been using for your own music, then check out this next clip right here. Want to get your music heard on Spotify with AI? I just launched a brand new video training program called the Spotify Growth Switch, where I show you how to start growing real listeners, real fans, and real streams on Spotify in less than 10 minutes using software and AI. I've used the Spotify Growth Switch system to now grow my music to over 7 million streams and tens of thousands of monthly listeners on Spotify. This works for any music genre. It gets you real fans and listeners super fast, and it's extremely easy to set up, literally just like flipping a spotlight switch for your music. Despite using AI, you don't need to know nothing about tech stuff in order to be successful with this. I've had the tremendous privilege of helping multiple tens of thousands of music artists grow their music on Spotify, many of which have grown to much larger numbers, lots more listeners, lots more streams than I have using the systems that I've taught. Makes me so proud of their success. And so if you want to get more real listeners, real fans, and real streams for your music fast using state-of-the-art software and AI, then click the link below this video and check out the Spotify Growth Switch. I can't wait to help you grow your music on Spotify, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside.